Hello YouTube, how is it going on? My name is Darek and I'm making candles. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode I want to show you how to make labels for candles like this one. You can use it as final label for your product, or you can use it as a test labels to see how your candle gonna look with this particular label. So without making this video longer than it have to be, let's dig in. So for this project I used Photoshop. However, you don't have to use Photoshop because I used only basic functions of the software, and you're gonna find the same functions in any free graphic editing software. So you can get yourself, for example, a GIMP, and you can do exactly same job that I did in GIMP. So my workflow for any video editing or graphic editing is always start with an idea, with what I want the final project to look like, and then I'm tweaking it as I go. So first I thought what I want on the label to be, and obviously I want my company name, I want the weight of the candle that I'm putting, I want a line name, and I want some picture or more some pictogram that will be like eye-catching. And I come up with like first very simple idea for the label. And this is what I'm gonna do in Photoshop, and then I'm gonna give it final tweaks to look amazing. First, need to be careful, I dropped one of them yesterday. So first we need to figure out how big we want our label to be. So I put myself out two pieces of paper. One is 6x6, second one is 7x7, and I just put them on a glass, literally like that, to get like visual representation of the label on the glass. And I decided that I'm gonna go with 7x7. Okay, so if we have our idea already somewhere at the back of our head, let's get to work. So the disclaimer first, I'm not by any standard a Photoshop magician, but I will try to show you how I'm getting my labels designed and created. So we're gonna start with file and we want new. I already have everything set up here, so I'm going in centimeters. I want 7 centimeters, 7 centimeters. Resolution, we're gonna put 300 pixels per inch. If you're gonna go with less than that, your label is not gonna look good. And we hit OK. And that's pretty much same as the previous one. Okay, now I want to get a rough idea of how the label gonna look like. So at the top I want name of my company, and I like the font that is called Papyrus. Let's go with something smaller. Okay, that would do. Now I'm hitting another layer, and I want to put my pictogram here. I decided that I'm gonna go with infinity sign, and how I'm gonna make it, I just download myself a brush that is going to give me the infinity sign. One like that. That looks very good in my opinion. How to get the brush? You getting the brush from the internet, just search in Google. So how you import the brush? You clicking on this little setting option here, and you go to load brushes, and then you just need to select where your brushes are saved. You load them in. I already have my one loaded, so good. Now we're gonna go for another line of text, and we want our label to look expensive and interesting. So I'm not gonna go with like cherry or something like that, but with something that is hitting the emotions of the customer. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this because I can. Okay, and at the very bottom I want my little signage that the candles are handmade and what's the weight of them. Okay, I think that's a little bit too big, so I'm gonna just make it a bit smaller. Oh yeah, more like it. Okay, when you want to switch between one sign and another one, you just clicking on this one and then you can edit it. So yeah, I think that's pretty good so far. Let's mess a little bit with that. Okay, what's gonna happen if we're gonna move it like underneath or somehow like that? I don't know, let's leave it for now here. I want to play with that one as well a little bit, so same story, we're gonna align it with edges. Let's put it in the middle, and I'm gonna do candle company way smaller. And I'm gonna do tango. Okay, sort of like it, but I want that to be lower. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get rid of it, and I'm gonna put another text here. Okay, like when white is wrong. Once again, change the weight. How's that? I'm gonna fix it in a second. Okay, we're gonna move the tango a little bit. Oh, going to do that. Yeah, maybe I'm that. I'm gonna make it a little different tango dot. Yeah, okay, I sort of like it. But maybe if I have it other way around. It's basically, you know, just your creativity comes to play. Okay, I sort of like it. I'm gonna move them a little bit up and more toward the center. Why I'm gonna do it is because sometimes labels looks good as well when you have like rounded corners. So I will see if I want to do that. I don't know. I don't like something about that. So possibly I'm just gonna delete this layer. I'm gonna do new layer. And I'm just gonna paint it once again, but I'm gonna do it smaller now. That looks quite alright, I think. Now I'm thinking maybe we're gonna put some lines here to like break it. So again, layer, new layer, alright. Okay, and I'm gonna do some line here as well. Okay, I sort of like it, so let's export it. Okay, also what we're gonna do, we're gonna get inverted colors version. So what I'm gonna do a new document with exactly the same size. Now we're gonna bring this one here. Yes, we're gonna place it, we're gonna rasterize it, and we're gonna invert the colors. So mode, adjustment, invert, somewhere here. Yes, it's gonna invert all the colors. And we can save this one as well. Okay, let's print them out and see how it look like. And that will be everything for today. I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope you learned something, and hopefully I will see you in another episode. See you later.